Does the fact that the Democrats will soon control state government change sort of your framing of what's accomplishable, what's achievable in state government, and your agenda and legislative priorities?
Absolutely. Now, does it mean that it's, the polar opposite of what we would have done? No. But I think that we're going to be able to get a lot more done that is on the agenda. I think about just something as simple as some common sense gun safety measures. I'm not talking about taking everyone's firearms away. I'm not talking about hunters. I'm just simply talking about some smart policies like secure storage or background checks and red flag laws. These were a non-starter with the former legislature. I am hopeful, especially right now, it's on the minds of so many people as we are on the sad 1 year mark of what happened in Oxford. I'm hopeful that we can get some of these policies done so we can keep our students and our teachers and our families and communities safer.
Incoming members of the legislature and the new legislative leadership have talked about their own priorities, right? And obviously there's a broad coalition within Democrats in the legislature in terms of ideology. And a lot of people have put right to work and the repeal of right to work sort of at the top of their legislative agenda. Where do you see that fitting in with your own priorities?
Well, I don't think anyone would be surprised what my position is on the subject. I would just say this. There's this tendency to say we're either a place that's good for business or good for workers. You know what? We have to be both. It's a false choice to say it's one or the other. And if you talk to someone like Garrick Rorschau at Consumers Energy or Mary Barra at GM, they will tell you that their industry is absolutely dependent on their workforce, and their workforces are unionized, and it's been good for the company. And I think that's why it's so important that we reject the false choice that it's one or the other. Michigan created the middle class in the United States and around the world, and it was because workers were able to bargain for their pay and their time off with their family, et cetera. And so I do think that that's an important right that workers should have, and we can still make Michigan a place where our economy thrives and business can be successful.